Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today topic I'm starting is vectors. Okay, so let's see how we can do it. Before I start, some basic I want to tell you here. All of you focused here. Students, this is for example, uh, this is called C vector. You see, left to right. If I go left to right, this expressed by what letter? C. Okay. Interesting part when I go backwards, like C to B if I go this way. So this will be minus C. Very, very clear. Because rule of the vector, when I go backwards, the sign will change. Simple and clear. Okay. So make sure. So this is keep in mind whenever you try. And second is not a hard job. Path writing is very, very important. For example, question number 45, I'm starting with you. And let's say GD. You know what is a method to find GD? I was first of all, I will write a path writing. Starting from G, okay, student, ending at D, this one. So short story GD. The GD vector is my question. This is my question. Thing is that, do you have this given this vector? Not at all. How many ways to start and ending at G? G to E, E to D, but problem is that GE I don't have. G to A to D, but again problem A to D I don't have. G to A to B, B to C, C to ED, all vectors I have. So I have it, I have it, I have it, and I have it. So it means this path is okay. So it means whenever you make a plan, you will check all possible ways and make sure G to D is this path unknown. So we can't go this path. This is our target. So let's start. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. And what is the way of writing path? G to A to B, B to C, and C to D. I am writing path now. G to A to B, B to C, and C to D. And if I ask you what is G to A, naturally this is against because its self sign is B is starting from A to C. But if I want to go backwards, so naturally this answer will what? Minus B. And this is remain A, this remain B, it will all remain same except this one. So G to A, if I write answer here, it will negative A. A to B is equals to small a vector. B to C is C vector. And C to D is B vector. And that's it. You can see that B cancel out because negative B and plus B cancel out. All of it familiar. So final answer is A plus C. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I believe you got a point very clear. So I finished GD. Okay, students. So I hope so. You can try and make sure. Okay, let me finish full question myself. Okay. And then I go for, okay. For example, I repeat again, if when questions coming, how to the, look at it. My question from you, some students, are A to G, starting from A, ending at G, equals to what vector? B vector. But if I go backwards, G to A, so I will write not B, I will write it minus B. I hope so you got the point. Because backward means opposite given direction. I hope so. The point is very clear because one query came from one student. I hope so clear. But inshallah, let's go for some more parts. I believe you will understand, inshallah. Next part, G to E, starting at G and ending at E here. Okay, very interesting. G to E is my question. Okay, now I'm raising the first one. What is my target student? G to E is my question mark. And now have many ways. For example, G to F, F to E, but F to E we don't have. I can't go this path. But G to D, D to E is okay. Why, sir? You can ask me. Because G to D I just found. It means keep your eye on, if you are on the part B, keep your eye on part A. Sometime the previous part will help you. So what is the path writing now? Because G to E is my question. I'm writing the path G to E. And what is the way to write? G to D, D to E. So I'm writing path G to D plus D to E. I hope so you got a point. But first question, what is G to D? This answer is available A plus C. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And D to E is what? Let me tell you. No, normally, okay, this is, I'm coming this way. I want D to E. But the current arrow is given E to D is 2A. So he telling himself that E to D when I go equal to 2A. But I need not E to D. I need D to E. I need backwards. So I should write not 2A. I should write here minus 2A. Minus 2A. And if I solve this with that, because similar, so I get negative A and C as it is. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. This part is as well clear. Now I'm going for A to D. Okay. Okay, do one student, do one thing. I hope so you can try this yourself. I finished two parts with you and you try the rest three parts. Okay. Open notebooks and first you try it, then inshallah I will do both parts myself and inshallah you can compare your answer with mine. Yes, student, you took a reasonable time. I mean, now I'm doing now A, B already done. Now C part. C part is AD. Okay, I'm writing it here. I can do in small space. AD. Yeah, yeah. Let me finish. Let me finish. Okay. So AD is my target, and how we can find it is not a hard job, inshallah, easy. So it means A to D is my question mark. It means this vector is question mark, starting from A, ending at D. So I have many ways, but A to G, G to D is okay. And I'm writing paths. This is, some student asked me, sir, is path writing is compulsory? I say compulsory. All an exam, if you don't write, no problem at all. A to G is given, okay, problem is A to G. A to G is B. So I'm writing here B. But G to D, I just got it, that's A plus C. I replace a value A plus C here. Now, thing is that can we add or subtract them? Not at all. I'm writing just in order. Order writing is not compulsory. You can leave it full marks. And I believe you understanding what is going on. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Up till here, three parts clear. Now I'm going for D part. D part is AF he asking for. AF. Get ready. Where is A and where is F? A is here, F is here. It means this vector I am looking for. So students, this vector I'm looking for. So I have many paths, but I think easy path is A to G, G to F. So A to G is B, but G to F is normally left to right is C, but I need right to left. Then definitely it will be negative C. So I'm writing first path writing. So A to G and G to F. And A to G is equal to B. And I believe you're understanding what is going on. And G to F is going opposite. So I'm writing here negative C over. And this is my answer. And I believe nothing hard up till now. E part, EF. So I'm writing EF, sorry, FE. You know, this is called tail of vector. This is called tail. And or sometimes vector we can write two styles of writing. This style starting and this is style. So both are okay. You write this way, you write this way, or you write this way. No problem. This is called tail of vector. and this is called head of vector. I hope so clear. Always start from tail to head. Start from tail, ending at head. F to E. Where is F to E? So have a look here. Starting from F and E is down. I think very easy path we have. It means F to G, G to E. Okay. And F to G I have, E to G G to E I just found. Over. I'm writing paths F to G and G to E. Okay, now I'm writing it. Where is F to G, students? F to G is C. But G to E, I have answer here. And then I'm writing negative A plus C. And C plus C give you 2C. Or I can write 2C minus A, or I write minus A plus 2C. Writing in order is better. Okay, students? I hope so clear. And this question number 2045 is completely finished. And I hope so you got the basic concept. Now I will proceed for the some hard idea and get ready for it. Yes, next stage is exercise number 6 in textbook. I'm starting page 293. He said that from question number 1 to 6, you have to find this all 10 parts. How 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 plus 5, 10 parts. It means like a question number 1, what is this question number 1? This diagram you. So use this diagram and find all 10 parts. Then use this diagram and find all 10 parts. I think clear. So first of all, let's start easy one and then we'll go for harder one. Okay. Mention here O to A is small a vector. Where is O to A? O given here. Okay. And O to B is small b vector given here. I repeat, starting from O, ending at A, given by him is equals to what? My student small a. Same way, starting from O, ending at B, this given by him is small b. Okay. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, two things are very clear. But we have to read something more. You know, this sentence is very important. A, B, and R midpoints. I repeat my words. You know, this is a very important sentence. A, B, R, and R midpoint. You know what does midpoint mean? I just give you idea. For example, this one. This A is midpoint of OP. It means how much gap from O to A, same gap A to P. Very simple sense, not a rocket science. So it means, and what is this O to A is small a. So I can say without any hesitation that A to B is also A. This is also A. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And what is O to B, students? Because B is a midpoint. What is the distance from O to B and B to Q are totally same. So if this is a B vector, then what is B to Q, students? It is also B vector. Mabruk, easy. Now I think so these things are easy. And now interesting part. I think I should do a few parts and then you can try rest part with yourself. Okay. First is AP. What is AP? AP. Mabruk, direct answer. I'm writing direct answer. AP, A part. AP is what? What is AP, students? AP is equal to small a letter. No path writing required. Directly A answer. Directly A answer. Okay. What is the next part? He is asking us BAB. And where is AB? This AB is interesting. AB vector not a given. I will make this line myself. Although if you don't make it, no problem. You can make mentally. Okay. This AB is my concern. How to find AP, students? This path is unknown. Can I say A to O, O to B? Correct. I repeat. A to O, O to B, exactly. So this vector you show to examiner or don't show to examiner, no problem at all. So I'm writing AB. So look at B part I'm doing now. AB vector is my concern. And what to write, students? So path writing, starting from A, ending at B. So path writing is A to O plus O to B. I repeat, starting from A, ending at O. This is called A to O, then O to B. I believe it is clear. If you're fully focused on screen, I believe you are understanding. If you're watching TikTok videos, YouTube, short, long during class, you will not understand. You are playing game, so you'll not understand anyway. So I know these things are sometimes carry on with the class. Anyway, what is O to A small a? What is A to A minus A? And O to B is B. And Mabruk, this part is also over. I have finished B part. C part. C part is OQ. I repeat what is asking for OQ. OQ is a piece of cake for us, starting from O, ending at Q. This is OQ. I show you in elaborate form. This is OQ. So this is a B, this is a B. Then what is total from here to there? 2B. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, OQ is equals to, you can ask one question, sir, do we need to write path O to B, B to Q? No. You write, you don't write, no problem, because it's easy. You can write direct answer. O is to B. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Now D part. After this, I will stop. Okay. What he's asking P to O. Now, starting from P, ending at O. P to O. So P, not P to Q, P to O. Start. So P to O, I'm going backwards. This is 2A, but I'm going backwards. It's called negative 2A. So it's also over. And last part, P to Q. What is P to Q, P to O, O to Q? But if I ask you, okay, I hope so you can understand, you can do yourself. Okay. So now please give me one favor. I'm stopping here. So 4 parts I have done. Now you have to try the remaining parts. Okay. In case of difficulty, I will help you, but make sure this N is also midpoint. It means what is Q to N, same is N to P. I hope so you got my point. Okay. Or you can say, what is a QN? I just give you a hint here. What is Q to N? It is a half of QP. I repeat, Q to N is equals to half of QP vector. Okay, I hope so. You can understand the question and you can try now rest parts yourself, or you can start from beginning or just do the remaining part and your notebooks. Then inshallah, I will do all parts myself. Yes, student, you took a reasonable time. I'm starting now and let me complete it now. A, B, C, D, done. E part. E part, I'm doing it here. E part, PQ. So starting from P, ending at Q. Best path for us. Can I go this path, students? P to Q? No, it is unknown. So P to O, O to Q. Some students say P to A to O, O to B, B to Q, also correct. But why waste our time? Because we know this total. Okay, interesting. So can I say P to O and O to Q? Yes, I can say direct even. So I'm writing P to O and O to Q. And luckily, P to O, I have answer. Why I waste my time? And O to Q, I have answer. To B, Mabruk. Now I'm doing F part, PN. Where's PN? Here. Where in diagram PN? P is here and N is here. Okay. Now you remember I mentioned top. QN is a half of PQ. Or I can say here this PN. Look at that, students. What is P to N? This vector unknown equal to half of total. You are how you know, sir. Because we know that this N is midpoint. Because midpoint, so what is this? Same this. Or I can say that P to N is what? P to N is what? Half of PQ. P to N is what? Half of PQ. So I'm writing it now here. P to N is half times 2PQ. Some students try to find this way. P to O, O to Q, Q to N. But problem Q to N, again, you don't have. So this is not a good way to do it. But what I'm doing, this is a manageable. And P to Q, luckily you have already this value given. So I'm just plugging the value. PQ value is this. I'm writing in bracket. Don't try without bracket. What is common from both student? 2 common out. If I take 2 common out, it becomes negative a plus b in the bracket. 2 cancel out. And I got negative a plus b. And I believe now you are understanding better as compared to before. F part is over. Now I'm doing G part. O and I'm doing it here. O n vector. What is O n, students? So I have many paths. You know how? Look at it. O to Q to P, Q to N, also correct, not wrong. But O to P, P to N is better path. Why, sir? Because P N I have, luckily I have value. So always try your level best, the path which the previous part can help you. So then let's start. O to P, P to N. So I'm writing O to P, P to N. And what is O to P, students? 2A. So I'm writing 2A. And second, you know it even here, PO is minus 2A. If I go O to P plus 2A, or you can see from diagram even, no problem at all. And PN, I just got this one. So negative A plus B. I picked from here. These two values solve, student, I get A and plus B. And I believe you got the idea very well. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Now let's go for the second last part, sorry, third last part, O and done. Now I'm going for AN. So AN, I'm doing it on the top here. AN. What is AN? Starting from A, ending at N. Starting from A, ending at N. So simple. This vector is my concern. Can I say A to P, P to N? Yes, I can do it in a no time. So A to P, and P to N. And A to P is what, students? Small a. And Pn, luckily we have answer. Where? P to N is this, and negative A plus B. Negative A plus B. And Mabrook, A cancel out and B is my final answer. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is not a rocket science which I'm doing, easy part. Alhamdulillah. I part. I is BP. BP. Starting from B and ending at P. And P is where, students? P is here. So which path? Which path? B to P is my concern. I can say B to O, O to P. This is also okay. Or I can say B to Q, Q to P. I think B to O, O to P is better because we have it all. So I'm writing here B to O, O to P. B to O, I'm going backwards, so negative B. And O to P, I go same direction, so 2A. Leave as it is, full marks, or write in order. No problem at all. And now I'm doing last part, J. J part. J part is QA, starting from Q, ending at A. Starting from Q, ending at A. I can go this path even, or I can go this path even. So better Q to O, O to A is better path. So Q to O, O to A. And Q to O is what? Opposite negative to B. And what is O to A, small a? I repeat again, maybe some students not understanding. Students, okay, I help. And what is this to here to there? 2B. And what is backward? Negative 2B. I believe easy. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. The question is completely over and I hope so you got it. Yes, student, now you try question number 2. You find all 10 parts, but use diagram number 2. So 1 minute, please. First, because start A is midpoint. So A is midpoint. I'm not going to help you further. N is also midpoint. But B is not a midpoint. Interesting part. And this is a very interesting. I will help you how to solve it. Look at students. What is O to B? Starting from O, ending at B. Is small b. Small b. Is this O to B same or exactly same? So can I remove and write small b? It means B to Q vector is 2B. So B is here, Q is here. It means B to Q vector is given by examiner is actually equals to 2b. Mabruk. It means this vector equal to 2b. And what is the full vector O2Q? Is naturally 3b. I hope so you got the point. And now I'm not helping you anymore. You have to try and finish all 10 parts now. And wait for me, then inshallah I'll do myself. Yes, students, I hope so you took a reasonable time. First part is AP. Where is AP? A is here, P is here. So it means AP. And you know, A is a midpoint. So it means what is OA same AP? It means this is also small a. So Mabruk, direct answer for A part I'm writing. And question number 2 I'm doing this time. Question number 2. And A part AP, no need any path, simple A answer directly. Okay, then what is the next part is B, AB, starting from A, ending at B. So I'm writing path, part B. So A to O, O to B, repeat, A to O and O to B, okay? And backwards is a negative, you know very well, A to O, O to B. I'm getting negative A plus B, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Now I'm going for third part. Third part is what? C part, OQ. OQ. O to Q. O to Q is what is O to B, B to Q. This is small b, this is a 2b. Indirectly, b plus 2b give you 3b. So we can write directly, no need of any workout. Okay, next part is a D. D part is what, students? Is P to O. So starting from P, ending at O. P to A to O. Backwards, you are going backward. This way is 2A and backwards is negative 2A. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. I'm looking for what? O to Q, sorry. No, wait a minute. P to O. So P to O is equals to negative 2A. Done. Now I'm going for next part. And next part is PQ. So where is P? Here. Q is here. But you know, student, this path I cannot go. P to O, O to Q. I hope so very clear. I'm doing it here. E part. P to Q. So path is P to O, O to Q. And P to O is 2A and O to gives 3B. You can utilize the previous answers or you can find from diagram, negative 2A and 3B from here. Mabruk, very easy. Now DE, now F part. F part is PN. So PN is my concern. Starting from P, ending at N. PN, this, you know, this part I don't know, but N is a midpoint as he mentions. So it means, can I say Pn is a half of PQ? Correct. I'm writing here half of PQ. And PQ, I got it this one. So student, this time we are getting in fraction form, but can you solve it? No, we can't solve it. You can stop it here or you can multiply inside. Half into this, so it becomes half 2 to cancel out. I got negative A. Half into 3B, I get 3 by 2B. You leave it here or better to expand the bracket. My opinion, expand the bracket is better. And this is my answer. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Now FG part, ON. How do ON? I'm doing it here, G part. Where's ON, students? Starting from O, ending at N. So I have two choices. O to Q, Q to N, but Q to N I don't have. Or I can find it when O to P, P to N. This is easy. O to P is 2A and P N just found it. So it means I'm writing O to P, P to N. O to P is 2A and Pn I just got it from here. So it is a negative A plus 3 by 2B. Now, student, how many A's are there? 2A minus A. It will give you A and plus 3 by 2B. Don't just leave as it is. Over. Now, G part done as well. Now, H part. Actually,
Still,
A.
still in Z, it's half A. It's minus half A.
Okay, let me check. What you say. Okay, it means there's no problem at all. Is it correct? Is what I copied correct? Okay, fine. Thank you very much. Let's go for the next part. G part is done. Now I'm going for H part. And what is H part, student? AN. So let's start AN vector. This is H part. So let's start AN. Where is AN? So let's talk about AN. So H part is AN. We have starting from A, ending at N. Starting from A, ending at N. So I can say that A to P, P to N. So A to P, P to N. A to P, P to N. And what is A to P, students? Small a. And what is the P to N? Pn, I got it already here, is here. So just copy paste here. Negative A plus 3 by 2B. And you know, A cancel out, students, and answer is coming 3 by 2B. I believe your answers are matching. Okay, if not matching, so make correction later on. H part over, now I part. I part, how to find I part? I part I'm doing below. I part is BP. So BP, starting from B, where is B? B is here. P is here. I best path, B to O, O to P. So B to O, O to P. And B to O going backwards, so negative B. I believe understanding. And O to P is simply 2A. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. You leave it all right in order, 2A minus B. So I believe this part is also clear. Last part. At the QA, QA, QA. Wait a minute, 2 is where? Q to O, O to A. That's it. So I'm doing it here. J. Q to O and O to A. O to, wait a minute. Yeah. And what is the Q to O, students? Backwards going. Q backwards. So negative 3B and OA is small a. So alhamdulillah, leave it all right in order. So I think all points are very clear. Let's go for next. Now, students, I want to give you a very important concept. This is, let's say, vector AB. Okay. And AB, and this is, let's say, C in the middle. This is A, C ratio, C, B equals to 3 ratio 2. This is a very important concept I'm going to teach you, and you will listen to me very carefully. I repeat, A to C is 3 ratio and C to B is 2 ratio. This is a very important part of chapter. Okay, so A to C 3, so I'm writing ratio here. I'm writing ratio here. And C to B is 2 ratio. This is a 2 ratio, so I'm writing it 2. I hope so. Up till here, very clear. Okay. So student, let's see. And one more thing, I just tell you, just an example I'm giving to you, that AB vector is given by him is P. All right. And I'm asking from you, find 2 things. Not 2 things. I can find you. Okay. I'm asking you find, or let me write it here. Find 2 things. A part. Find AC vector, B part. Find CB vector, C part. Find CA vector. So 3 things I'm going to find now. All of you get ready. If you're able to understand this part easily, you can say that 50% chapter over. Not 50, more than 50% chapter over. What I finished today till today. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What you will do, students, you will write V for vector, R for ratio. You write 2 titles. Title number 1, like a chapter of percentage ratios. You write dollars and ratios, or dollars or percentage, like that. So write 2 ratios. V for vector, R for ratio. Ratio, for example, I am looking for AC vector, AC vector. So AC vector is my concern. So I will copy AC. I will copy AC under V. Done. My question, AC equal to how much ratio? Say, sir, 3 ratio. AC is 3. AC vector is 3 ratio. I write vector ratio in front of each other. Done. But which vector you have it? You have a you have a CB vector? Oh no, I have only AB vector given. Sorry, it means A to B is given P. So can I say this full vector is P? Correct. It means the given vector is this one. So I am writing AB under it here. AB vector. But AB vector total how much ratio? 2 and 3 add, I'll get 5. And I believe understanding what is going on. Now, student, what to do? Cross multiply. This multiply there, this multiply there. And now I'm writing 5 times 2 AC equal to 3 equal to 3 times 2 AB. This 5 will go under it, and it means AC vector is equal to 3 over 5 times 2 AB. But what is AB, student? AB vector is equal to what? P. And Mabruk, this is my final answer. And I believe you got the idea. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. But don't worry, I'm going to do another question, another part. Again, I'm looking for CB vector. So write V for vector, R for ratio. Done. Okay. Now, students, I repeat again. Okay. V for vector, R for ratio. CB vector, I will write under V. CB, how much ratio? 2. But problem is, okay, now interesting part. Because luckily you have AC value also. You can use AC also here. But better to use AB, which is P. So I'm writing here AB, which is equals to how much ratio? 2 plus 3, 5. And now students cross multiply. So I can say that 5 times 2 CB equals to 2 times 2 AB. And this 5 will go under 2. And CB vector equals to 2 by 5 times 2 AB. And AB value, you know it very well, equals to P. And Mabruk, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, this part also clear. And last part I'm discussing now with you. And last part I'm doing it below here. CA vector, sorry. Again, V vector R ratio. I'm looking for CA vector. CA vector ratio is 3. Look, listen. You go down to top or top to down. The ratio has no effect. It only vector direction changes, sign it. But this 3 will not change. Some student write is -3. Wrong. Write 3 as it is. Okay. Now what is given students total vector ratio 5? I'm writing it below. But you know, look at it. See, starting from C, ending at A. It means I'm coming from top to down. Then what is B to A? B to A, I'm writing it here. So you saw students, direction so important. C to A, B to A. Same arrows. If you write C to A and A to B, become wrong. You have to keep your eye on direction, especially cross multiply. So 5 times to CA is 3 times to BA. And CA is equals to 3 by 5. But for your knowledge, AB is P. Then what is AB? What is BA? Minus P. Or you can write your answer -3 over 5 times to P. This is my final answer. And I believe this part is very clear. And now I'm giving a task. Yes, student, take your time. And question number 8, you will try. Okay. And you know what is the planning? O to M. I have many ways. O to M path is so simple. I can try, but rest part I'm not doing. Is your job. Okay. O to M. I can say A to B, B to M one way, O to A to M second way. Both ways are okay. But I'm planning O to B, B to M. O to B is I have it, but BM I don't have it. And look at here. AM is 2 ratio and MB is 1 ratio. And now I'm not doing this job. You try first of all, but I suggest you. First of all, you must need AB vector. If you don't have AB vector, you can't solve the question. Take your time, try yourself, then I'll do my. Yes, student, you took a reasonable time and concentrate what is method to do. Have a look here, please. First of all, as I said you, what is a plan? What is the OM? That is our question. What is the OB? OB is small b. Okay. So this is a small b. Okay, okay. So we can go ahead for easily. So what is the BM? How to get BM? BM, so write B for vector, R for ratio. And BM is my target, I'm writing BM. So BM vector is equals to what ratio? 1, because you can see the 1 written here. And then I'm writing BA vector, total vector is 3. Reason, from B to A to 2 plus 1, 3 vectors. Cross multiply. So 3 times 2 BM vector equal to 1 times 2 BA vector. And BM vector is equals to 1 over 3 times 2 BA. And this I am copying here. So let's start 1 over 3 times 2 BA. But I stuck. I can't solve the question until I have BA. And BA is not a hard job, students. B to A. Can I say B to O, O to A? Yes, I can say. I'm writing it now here separate. So B to O and O to A. B to O is going backwards, negative B and plus A. You write as it is or change the order, A minus B. This value, I'm copying it here, students, and my answer going to come now. A minus B. Expand the bracket, 1 into 3A and negative 1 over 3B. Okay, how many A's? 1 only, copy. But how many B's, students? There are 2 B's. Take B common out. I tell you, easy technique. B common out, what left from here? Minus 1 by 3 left from here. What left from here? Nothing, means plus 1. Now take your LCM and type in calculator. 3 ones are 3 minus 1, 2 by 3. So this is my final answer. Or you can leave it here, or you can do one more step. I think you full marks here. No need to do any change. So this is my answer finally, OM. And I believe you got a point very, very clear. Yes, student, homework I'm giving you. You can see this playlist of the O levels vectors in YouTube channel. Look at mentioned here. Look at here, O levels vectors. Okay, it has 15 videos available. Open it. Top question number 1 and 2. Your homework. I repeat, October 2006 and on June 2005. Give one favor. Take a screenshot of the screen. First 2 questions, your homework, and you will try what? You will open these papers, note down paper numbers. October 2006, paper 4, question number 6, and June 2005, paper 4, question number 5. These 2 questions you will try. First, you will try. In case of difficulty, you will open and check from here. Okay, both questions contain the ratio parts. Okay, and I hope so, inshallah, you will able to do. This is enough for today. First lecture, vector topic. So see you next class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.